The coffee, we take it recreationally. We may not think about it, right? It's like it's popular culture. It's kind of like a tradition, but the coffee can really burn out your adrenal glands. So if you're already having issues with sleeping, you know, um, insomnia, also as we go into whatever different phases of menopause, our sleep cycles with all the estrogen missing, right? It really interrupts our sleep cycle, right? And it can start to get really, really intense. That can also contribute to headaches and recovery, not just the workout, right? But just recovery in general, right? If you use your phone eventually you have to put it on a charger, right? And you have to plug it in, right? So with the body, we can force it, right? We're interrupting our different natural cycles with the times that we're working, with all of the lights from the computers, which are unnatural lights, like the LED lights, and then the blue lights from the computer. All these things are interrupting our natural cycle. They can also keep you in a state it's a type of stress, right? So it can cause your body to secrete more cortisol, right? And that can also contribute to more insulin or imbalanced insulin, which can cause us to store more of our food as fat. So basically, if your body is in fight or flight, right? It's your nervous system is in, right? Or if we're sleeping or tired, right? If the body is worn out and it really needs deep rest, which most of us, that's not the culture if we really think about it. Our culture is not one of deep rest. The culture for the average person is go, 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 go. Your body just cannot get too confused about the 9 to 5 or the 16 hours, right? So the body though is wired to survive in spite of. It doesn't mean that it's thriving because you're taking 5 hour energy drink and coffee. That does not mean that it is thriving, right? It's usually a matter of time before something burns out or breaks. But we don't notice it because the common narrative is Starbucks, everybody's online. It's the common cultural narrative. We don't have a cultural narrative of rest reflection, you know what I'm saying? So all I can say is different subtle organs inside the body that we are burning, that we are wearing out, and you can't necessarily replace it. So some people have to go to deep therapy to reverse chronic fatigue, like chronic fatigue, like they just cannot get over being fatigued, where they start to get to the point where they're not functioning, right? So we take these things for granted, and maybe perhaps depending on the population you're in, some people have a different type of how can I say, medical coverage or a different caliber of doctor or people pay for people that have doctors that have invested in more education because when I'm with different demographics, I hear different conversations. A lot of the preventative stuff or chronic fatigue. When the last time you heard of black and Caribbean folks or people of color acknowledging chronic fatigue? No, that's not the reality. We just have to keep going. So we're not acknowledging that organs are shutting down or that they're severely compromised, right? And then we just keep taking more and more coffee, right? So, and I just say that because that's why I'm so big on education, right? Because once you have the information and it's comprehensive, where you can like put it into the context of your life, then you have the opportunity to make another choice. With, well, I like my coffee, I like my sweet drink, or I have. Then you can. There are other things that you can find, especially in 2024. You can start to look at other alternatives and try other things out besides to have your hot drink or your scent so you can smell it. But what else can you do so you're not compromising your adrenal glands if you're tired? All of this stuff affects the brain, which is a control center, right? Think of like somebody that is down and out unconscious. You take beef and you just keep shocking them, right? Or a slave that's tired and you just keep beating them, keep go go. Actually, the slave museum that is a slave museum, a small one in Wall Street. So they found slaves in Wall Street area. And so a lot of controversy, they built the buildings around it. So now it's a slave museum. And inside that museum, you know that oops, most of those slaves were children, babies, babies. So you could go inside and you can read about, the little children that they found. And they were just working them to death. These are babies. Isn't that crazy? And also, if you think of, like, let's say, for example, in Brazil, right? There's certain areas where the slaves would work so hard that they just did not last, right? So now think of that in the context of your body. You don't think of how we're burning it out. Many folks may not think of how they're overusing their reproductive organs, right? Indiscriminately, because that is the popular culture, right? Men are not thinking they deplete a lot of zinc every time they reach, you know, orgasm. So they're knocked out, they're so asleep. So you follow the popular narrative, but you don't think I'm wearing my vitality out. So now you have a lot of young men now experience erectile dysfunction. That, you know, the culture keep fitting in. The culture is socially acceptable. Once you're compromising your brain, women will allow people to ram inside your uterus because it's all popular. That's affecting your vitality, right? Also connected to your brain and your longevity. So the context of uh, culture and values, the information now about your womb and your breast is coming from the random folks online. It's not in a holistic, not to sound corny, but not in a holistic context. Where you can organize it in your brain so you can stop putting yourself in harm's way. Like, that doesn't make sense. Where people giving the information if they don't have mature adults around them, right? You don't know about your colon. You graduate school, but you don't know about your colon. You don't really know about the inner workings of your womb, of your reproductive organs, how you burn yourself out, how you compromise your brain, and then the chief substitute now is just that saying get high, get high, get high. But look at everybody with autism, right? That's what the coping mechanism is. The solution is giving you 10 more problems and it's not getting to the root cause, right? So this comprehensive education can, okay, really put you in a space, especially if you can start to see, okay, what are the alternatives, right? What else I can do so I can have my culinary treats, but how else can I make myself feel like high without taking all this exogenous stuff from outside? You can actually generate energy from inside your body, right? You think of food as fuel, but I like distinction because we assume we're all saying the same thing. There's fuel and then there's energy. You're generating energy inside your body, also stimulating hormones that make you feel you're even high, or high in the sense of not like you're inebriated, right, or you're spazzing out with psychedelics, but literally in terms of feel good, energetic hormones inside your body. My mood is always lifted, consistent for decades after legal practice. Even if I was a little sleepy, if I was cold or sluggish and didn't want to get up, I'm always heightened by legal practice. Period, point blank. I know this as something I've experienced. So most people are thinking of exercise as a drag or too hard, or the body is so deconditioned that it's extremely painful or uncomfortable, right? So the exercise is helping your brain. Period. Period, point blank, right? So now we need the education and other alternatives um, to give ourselves access to it. So that's why I'm big on. I can go to the gym, but my foundation will always be at home with my mat because that's portable. Anywhere I'm sleeping or paying mortgage, right? That's why I can get movement practice in. All right, let's boogie. So heart rate monitor is on. It's set for functional training. Right, so I have the voice prompt on. Just turn it on so you can see how long we're moving. My heart rate is at 46% in terms of percentage. That the equivalent is 78, 70. My heart rate is going down 77 beats per minute. Right, so I like to see the two of them. So my back is a little bit tight from sleeping. We'll use a broomstick today. All right, let's start with good morning. So I'm going to place the stick right behind my shoulders. I don't ever want it on my vertebra. I want it right behind my shoulders. Feet are open a little bit wider. The hip distance apart. Make sure your pelvis is tucked under, belly button is drawn in. Reach your hips back to the back wall so you feel that stretch in the back of your hamstrings. Stand up and squeeze the glutes. And stand it up. Inhale and exhale. And we're going to take a front raise. Front raise, alternate step back. So that's one of the movements we've been working on this week. So make sure you have enough space between your two and don't slam the feet into the floor. Go down whatever your range of motion is. So step back, your arms reach to the ceiling, elbows straight, big step back. Listen to your inhale and your exhale. So I'm getting a stretch in my chest and my shoulders. Same time you're warming up the legs. Good. Next movement pattern. So I'm going to take a jack with a press with the stick. So my fingertips are facing upward. My modification would be step, step, press, or out, step, step, or full jack. Press the fingertips and arms up to the ceiling. Belly button drawn in. Listen to your inhale and your exhale. Get your body nice and warm. Yeah. Press the arms up a little bit straighter. Good. Get ready for plank step. Good. Coming down. Close to my heart rate is at 71%. Down to a tabletop position will be level 1. Hands flat, make sure you're tucking your pelvis under. Your chin is drawn in. Step the right foot outside the right hand. Back down to center. Left foot steps outside the left hand. Back down to center. Level 2. So your legs are fully extended. Keep your hips and glutes out of the air. Step that right foot outside the right hand. Back to center. Left foot outside the left hand. Good. And alternate sides. Make sure you're firmly pressing your hands into the floor. Shoulders are back. Breathe nice and deep. Open up the hips. And back up. Take another step. Alternate step back. Front raise. Step back. Step back. Elbows straight at the top. So if you're able to, you're going to reach your knee to the mat. Otherwise, go down to whatever your fullest range of motion is, as long as you are pain-free. So when I hear that improvement fitness, I know my heart rate is up in the next zone. Big step back. So I'm going to take jack press. So now you can either stay with your body weight. You're going to elevate up to your 6-pound ball, right? So you can highlight a ball. Or handle one ball, whatever is appropriate, right? So make sure you check back in again. Pelvis is tucked under, belly button to the spine. Make sure your palms are pressed all the way into the wall. So you're activating your grip. Press your elbows in towards your side. Yes. So level 1, step, step, press. Exhale as you press it up. So your elbows need to go straight at the top. Level 2 will be out, step, step, out, step, step. Level 3, full jack. And it's a lot more challenging. Coming back down to plank steps. Good, nice. So just I want you to press your elbows in more On that press up, so your shoulders get a little bit more work. Tabletop position. Press your hands into the floor. Tuck your pelvis under, elbows straight. Wrist, elbow, shoulders are snatched. Draw your chin in. Level one. Step that foot outside the hand. Knee comes back down to center. Alternate sides. Level two. Full extension plank. Keep your hips tucked under, belly button going into the spine. Step it out so you're opening up the hip. Then step it out. Your wrists are getting work. Arms, shoulder stabilization. 4. Keep your shoulders back. This is your inhale and your exhale. Woo. Coming up. Commercial break. So you can use the stick if you want to balance. So we're going to add some balance. So here's my standing leg. Cross your left foot over the right knee. Reach your hips back so your straddle sit parallel to the floor. Open your knee out to the side. You're going to feel a nice stretch around your hip and glute. Then stand same side. Let that knee open out to the side. And stand. 3. Belly button going in. 4. Good. And 5. Other side. Right, so these can consider your dynamic stretches. Cross that right foot over the left knee. Sit back. Let the feet open out to the side for that big stretch around the hip and glute. Then again, sit, open that knee out to the side. And 2, good, and 1. So let's stretch up your hamstring. So I have space between the legs. I'm going to step forward and I'm going to stretch with my heels softly. Slide the stick down in front of your leg so that big stretch in back of your hamstring and glute. Alternate sides. Slide it down. Belly button down in. Reach your hips back. Reach your hips and glutes to the back wall. The leg is straight. Move on down to the top. Push down. So let's get some good movement in your spine. If you want to, you can hold on to the stick in front of you. Right? So the stick straight out in front of you. I'm going to drop the torso down. You'll be very out in the air. Drop it down. The head follows up with it. Bring it down your spine up to the ceiling. Drop it down. Round it up. Or you can get rid of the stick. Feet are open wider than the hip distance apart. Place your hands on the thigh. Right, you rock the chest all the way down and your arms are back up. So you need good movement in the spine. You don't want to sit. This is also a reminder to drink water and hydrate the spine. 2 more. 3. Good. 2. 1. Just warm up the head and neck. So your body temperature should get nice and hot, yeah? Good stuff. So just gently tick-tock your head from side to side. This is good movement, not jerky movement. So you get some stretch in your head and in your neck. Good. Look over both shoulders. Alternate sides. Belly button still going in. And also going in. Throw your chin into the chest and look backwards. Good. Take gentle circles over to your left side to all 4 corners. Yeah, this is the cracking sound, the coffee sound, Good. Big shoulder roll back. Now you have to get your PVs muscles. Let's get some mobility in your shoulders. Good. Shoulders go in the opposite direction. So we're going to take some arm circles to the front. Now we have the shoulder points a bit more. Good. Opposite direction. Put cross arms across the chest and throw it back. Open up the chest and shoulders. Bring your arms all the way back to the rear, reaching for the ceiling. Stretching out the front of the shoulder cap. All right. So mobility in the shoulders, right? Tight. Good. So on that swing, straighten out the arm. So when I swing all the way back, I put a stretch right here in front of my shoulder. So the arm is straight. Swing it all the way back, then reach straight up to the ceiling. Yeah. Reach straight up. Good, 90 degrees. Right here, so not moving the wrist. Moving from the shoulder joint. Bring the palms and the elbows together. Open it all the way back. So you feel stretch in your chest and your shoulders. Make them touch. And open it up. And you're feeling a stiffen shoulder. Good, 90 degrees. Drop down at the shoulder joint. Right, now for this. So when you left your rotator cuff, press the palms together and the elbows. Press them up so you can't keep them together anymore. Press all the way up until you just stretch and let the palm of your shoulder and bring the arms back around and down. Elbows come together, palms come together. Press it up. And this is so you don't come over your shoulder. All right. So I want you to grab your ball. Again, you're just going to take a twist. So you can just do body weight. For you, you can hold on to the ball, make sure the pelvis is tucked under, belly button drawn in, and just twist. Leave it together. And take the heart rate back up so we're nice and recovered with those stretches. So the chest is facing forward. Feet are together, nice twist in your torso, which is just to activate and engage your core. And it's a stretch in the lower back. We're always doing simple things. So my arms are getting work at the same time. Give a twist in your lower half. So you always start with extra body weight. So you can stay, take another set of plank steps. We're going to take a little progression. All right, so take your time. You can either keep your hands on the floor, or my progression is going to be a little slower. My hands are going to be on the wall. All right, so can you see better? Yes? So my hands are on the ball, so I'm going to have to stabilize myself, right? Hands, or you can have one hand on the ball and one hand on the floor, right? As a progression. You're going to make sure you don't have any marks in your back, so you're just under. So here, you're going to step out, center, and out. Both sides. 2 and 3. 3. 4. 4. 5. And 1. Good. Switch sides. So I'm a whole palm pressing to the wall. My other hand is on the floor. Full extension plank. Tucking it under, step it out. 2 and 2. 3 and 3. 4. 4 is on 5. 5. 4 and 5. Rest in second. You okay? Yes? Next movement pattern. You're going to be in the same point. You're going to hold up on the leg. Keep your legs nice and stable. With your hips tucked under. What I want you to do is take the ball, roll it forward right in the center. Then the other hand is going to grab it and pull it in. Push it back to the center. Now, your hips are going to want to shift. You're going to try to keep your headlights on your hips pointed straight down. Go to the center. And pull it back in. Push it out. Good. Pull that ball in. Push it out. Push it up under. Good. You feel your belly button drawn into your spine. Your body's going to move a little bit, but you want to try to keep your hips facing straight down. In. And out. And in. And out. Good. Switch your side. Woo! So very active core. Woo! So you feel your core temperature, your core engaged here? Yes? Okay, good. And Fantastic. So you'll notice that the body is going to stay nice and hot when your core is engaged. That's what we want. We want to get the core temperature up. Whew. Grab that ball again. 15 minutes in, so you can get nice and warm. You're going to travel the length of your mat. We'll step to the side. Drop your seat parallel to the floor. Belly button's drawn in. Stand up and press. Good. Travel length. You should be able to get 3 in. The length of your mat. Opposite direction. So down and back. I'll take that as 1. Let's go again. Arms go straight at the top. If you were just starting, you would be the bottom. Listen to your inhale, exhale. Rock your feet parallel to the floor. You rock it like that. All the way down. Rock it all the way down. Commercial break. Lift the knees to the chest. You can move all the way up to the chest. Release your back. Knees out to the side. So take a quick sip of water. 18 minutes in. And my heart rate is at 78%. That's not bad. No jumping up and down. Woo! Okay. So what's going on this today? Oh, God. All right. So still working with the ball. So we're still working on burpees, right? We started the burpees with the push-up. We had 10 burpees with the push-up. We have toe taps. So the ball, right? You want to try not to let the ball go all over the place. But you're going to pick the foot up and let it tap the ball. That's going to be for 60 seconds. And then we have a star jack, right? So here comes your burpees with the push-up. You can do it kneeling if you want to. So modification, step, step, tuck your hips under, squeeze the glutes, push up, step, step, come above your feet, reach to the ceiling. If you feel a little more comfortable, you can add a little pop. So make sure you fully extend your arms at the top. Here we go. So it's the own tempo. More push-up. Make sure the shoulders stay back and retracted. Elbows slightly angled backwards. Listen to your inhale and your exhale. If you need to take a kneeling, that's fine. If you need to slow it down, that's fine. Toe taps on the ball. So this should elevate your heart rate. Here we go. Tap it up. So the core is engaged. So try to get your toes on the top of that ball. We'll switch to the next exercise. All right, the 84% start that. So your modification, It's going to be step, step, squat, and stand. Step, step, squat. So your arms should be in a letter V. Elbows are straight, right? Whatever your biggest range of motion is, sit it down. Make sure you're not spilling forward. Fingertips are reaching up, right? That's level one. Step, step, sit. Come up. Step, step, sit. Level two will be out. Star jack. Soft like a cat. Sit it down. Arms reach to the ceiling. Level three, when you keep the arms straight, because that's showing us something about your posture, right? So really strive to push your elbow joints straight, right? So if you here, get the arms straight. Yes. So maybe extend your arms out a little bit more in front of you. Yes. Extend all the way through the fingertips, right? So sit it down. Come up. Sit it down. Yes, straighten out those arms. Even if you need to open the arms wider, you get a nice letter V or Y. Sit it down. Right? If you need to step, step, sit it down. Sit it down, go out. Step, step. Fall like a cat. Step, step. A full star jack. Drop it down. Arms straight. Arms straight. Good move. Lift the knees to the chest. Take them to the next set of burpees with a push-up. Ready? Take your time. So if you need to, you can place your hands. Step, step. You can be kneeling. Push up. Step, step. Come to the balls of your feet. Reach for the ceiling. That'll be level one. Place your hands down. Kneeling. Push up. Step, step. Come to the balls of the feet. Reach for the ceiling. Or take a full back. Burpee. If you want to, you can add the full push-up. So the quality movement. So you need your inhale and your exhale. So take your appropriate level. Don't let the ego take out the host. Stop when you are. I just feel toe taps on that ball. So tap it. Make sure you get the feet up. Like your little toe tap river dance. There we go. Now, the ball's not rolling around too much. Little teeny progression is travel around to your left. And back around to your right. Multi-directional. Go right, half semicircle, and left. Okay, good now. All right, good to you. Woo! You feel yourself working? Yes? Hurry up. Start jack number 2. Buenos dias. Woo! All right, good to you. My heart is at 84%. So remember, step 1 or level 1. Step, step, sit. Try to get those arms straight. Step, step, sit. Right? Ready? Step, step, sit. Put it down. Get those straight out your arms. Straight, yes. And stand. Step, step, sit it down. Yes. Yes. Step, step, and sit. Yes, good. Push to those elbows, get the arms straight. Step, step, sit. Yes. So try to go through at the same time. Step, step, sit. Same time. Yes. Step, step, sit. Whew. I just, we have left. Okay, one more. This is number 3. Listen into the chest, recover a little. Working on the tree. Working on the tree. There we go. Only 26 minutes in. Here we go. Working with the push-up, take your appropriate level. And reach it up. Listen to your breath. One more toe tap, the ball is running away from me. Oh, my heart rate only got to 77%. So you're going to check in how hard you're working on the scale of 1 to 10. 10 being the most challenging, 1 being easier. Let's take the toe tap. Huh? It could be, yes. Though the exercise is going to help your blood pressure and your insulin. So help your insulin sensitivity. And you want your heart muscle, your cardiac muscle to be stronger. If your heart is stronger, it'll be harder to drive your heart rate up. Does that make sense? As the cardiac muscle gets stronger, then it's operating, it's pumping more efficiently. It doesn't have to work hard to circulate the blood around the body. Does that make sense? So that's why, hold on, let's take this toe tap first, because my heart rate is down. Toe tap, get it up, and like that. But the blood pressure can be elevated from several things, right? If you have plaquing in the arteries from eating so many clogging foods and the hydrogenated fats inside of the pastries and too much animal fat, then your pipes, those very, very fine, teeny tiny pipes are clogged. Now, the other thing is that as a physiological response to stress, we were talking earlier about the flight or flight response. Your body secretes its own cholesterol, in addition to the cholesterol you're getting from the animal fats. Your body, I just win. We got a star jack. Recover, get a sip of water. Your body is secreting cholesterol to buffer the acidic chemicals that you're producing as a response to stress. So it was crazy. I remember years ago taking a workshop from me, right? To those high-end clients, they weren't supposed to educate us. In response to stress, your body will clog up your arteries just like you were smoking a cigarette. That's crazy, right? And I remember looking at the pictures of what the plaquing looks like in the arteries. I'm like, wait a minute. Hold up. So you get occlusion or clogging of your arteries from smoking. And you mean to tell me from stress, I can get the same plaquing in my arteries? Is that computing? Bingo. So you see why I'm big on education. I'll be coming right back to you. I just want to really paint the picture. So when you don't, people think you have the option to move daily. No. Where is your physiological stress release for all of that stuff built up in your body? You must have a psychological and a physiological release for that stress. Your arteries getting clogged as response to stress. So constant fright and fear, constant fright and fear, constant arguing, fussing, fighting. But I don't have time for exercise. Oh, really? Okay. Let's see. But think about it, it's perfect in your arteries. That's the center. That's how everything's traveling. It's traveling through the arteries. But it's a block, right? The blood can't get through. What happens when there's no blood flow? What happens? What's the response? What happens? If the blood can't get through, right? Yes, you're gonna die. No oxygen is going to the brain, no nutrient transport, no waste. It's a whole series of things. Heart attack, stroke. So really, you want to have another option, a healthier option to relieve stress. I don't tell folks what to do, that for fire, all of that. But if you're constantly numbing out to medicate, that's not getting to the roots of the stress. Why do you have such a need to medicate? That's not cultivating mental resilience. It's not cultivating mental toughness. It's not cultivating grace and focus and breathing under while you're under pressure, right? So your different forms of movement are helping you to cultivate that. We're leaving someone's gonna say, hold on, we got a set of star jacks. We got one more star jack. On the 32 minutes in. All right. So you have your oxygen. Now my heart rate is all the way down in the blue zone at 63%, right? So that talking, I got a little recovery. So now you're nice and refreshed, right? So step it out, sit down, arms go straight, step, and sit. So you're trying to make sure you don't poke your butt out and that you're not rounding your back. You want your hips to reach back on an invisible chair. So step, step, sit, arms are straight. Step, 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 sit into that star jack. So listen to your inhale and your exhale. And sit. So the main thing, you striving to push those elbows straight is helping you to work on your posture in a very functional way. If you can't hold it upright, I mean, you're tight and you have also tight back muscles. We'll take a few more. You can sit, step, step, that'll be level 2. Sit, nice and soft like that. Sit down. Or you can take full back. Nice and easy. Arms working, arms working, arms working, arms working. Take my foot, get level. More seconds. Just again. You take a break. So now we get more top strength training. Get some water. First part is done. I just feel. So warm up is done. Get some water, refresh yourself. How you feel? Whew, you're nice and warm, yeah? So now, a warm-up portion, that's a whole movement practice. That could be a quote-unquote workout just by itself. Cardio, flexibility, mobility, and strength. Whew. Move up. That's 200 calories or units of energy in that short amount of time. Now, if we're thinking in terms of our nutrition, we're going to go more over later. If you got to bust your bazookas, maybe 200 measly calories. Do you see how people I have everybody says 300 pounds. Everybody said I don't eat much. If I follow you behind with the camera for a day, you're going to see, right? You have a gross underestimation. That means you have an inaccurate accounting. If I gotta bust my backside for 200 calories, if I go for an hour, it's only maybe 400 if I'm lucky. So if I eat a couple bags of potato chips, or if I indiscriminately pour oil, because growing up, oil is gravy, right? And grease is gravy. Those are adobo, some loud seasoning salt. But you see how we're taking in so much peptide. We want those light bulbs to constantly be going off, right? All right. Okay. So these are mostly body weight today. We still have hamstring. All right. So still also working on our balance and stability. You're going to step forward. Make sure your back knee does not slam into the floor. I'm going to work one side and then step back. Just forward and back. Nice and easy. Ready? Belly button pulled in. Tuck your pelvis in. There we go. Step forward. center, you take your time and step out. Forward, push it on the temple, step out. Forward, and down, forward, and down. As you see your inhale and your exhale, it helps you focus. Your form is always better because you have better breathing. And it's like a moving meditation. So you just put that standing leg, getting nice and hot and toasty. So there's your heart rate monitor. So that means our intensity level is up. You feel your standing leg? Up. It's so fun. Ah, just in. Woo. Woo. Check it out. Grab that ball. You can just use the body weight if you're just getting started. So the same leg that we're moving. You're gonna step out, stand, and press. Sit down, stand and press. Next one up. Press the arms all the way to the ceiling. Same leg is moving. Now you should still feel that standing leg. Press it up. Put it all the way back and down. Oh my gosh, that leg is on fire. Breathe it out. Already got up to 81%. Let's take a push-up break. They can be kneeling, it's fine. If you're just going to go for good form. Right to feet. So, tabletop position, spread the hands. First, you have to put your knees on back of the hip. Tuck your hips under, squeeze your glutes so the core is activated. Draw your chin in, so your head's not bobbing up and down. Your spine, your neck, and your nice and long. Angle your elbows backward slightly, shoulders up, down and back. Here we go. Down to step one. Down to step two. My arm is close to on the ball. Down to three. Down to step four. Down to step five. Down to step six. Down to step seven. Down to step eight. Down to step nine. Down to step 10. That's the three. Squeeze the glutes. Down to step one. Down to step two. Down to step three. Flip over. Grab some resistance. So I think 5 pounds to you is too light. And sometimes you're just starting. Then it's a body weight. But I think you could do maybe your 8 pounds to start. So your chest should be pre-exhausted from the push-up. Lay it flat. Make sure you tuck your hips under and get your lower back on the floor. Right? You do not want your back arching, right? So you're supporting your lower back. What size weight you got? Okay, go to book one, Sergeant. I said, go ahead, Sergeant. All right, so make sure that pelvis is tucked under. Your wrists are straight. You don't want to move the wrist. Then exhale as you press it up. This is 1, 2, exhale up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold that isometric contraction. Hold it up. Go again. Hold that. Push down. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold it. Isometric contraction. Good. Go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold it up. All right, so hold it right there. Nice and easy. Only the right arm. Only the right arm. Ooh. 1. Woo. 2. 3. Ooh. 4. And 5. Hold that arm up. Other side. 1. 2. 3. 4. Good. 5. Carefully take the weight down. Oh. So you put your arms there, yeah? Not as much you feel your chest more than your arms? Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So you did the push-up first, then you did the chest press. Let's take the other leg. Woo. Forward and back. Here we go. Other leg. Okay. So we'll stay with the light weight for now, just to be protective of your shoulder, yeah? Forward and back. Belly button joining. Listen to your inhale and exhale. Big tricep. Woo. Stand the legs get toasty. Woo. Woo. So grab your ball again. That same leg that was moving, you're stepping out to the side. You're going to shift your hips and glutes parallel to the floor. Exhale, stand and rest. Out to the side, stand. Exhale, stand and rest. You good? That's what it is. Stand press all the way down. Woo. You should feel that standing leg. Woo. 45 minutes in. Push ups. Look at you to your chest and cover. You want to stay with the bottom. 251 measly calories. Push ups. Oh, yeah. Now, by the time you get to the end of the push-ups, you feel your chest enough. Okay. So, are you able to do, let's say, 3 to 5 full push-ups? Say again. Full extension. Full with your legs in the full plank position. Yeah, so I want to see, it doesn't matter. It could be 2, 3, 4. So I want you to tuck your hips under, your glutes are engaged, right? Make sure the head doesn't drop. Yeah. Then exhale up. Good. Nice. Yes. Good. Once you get tired, you'll drop to your knees. Breathe it out. Listen to your inhale and your exhale. Keep your hips tucked under so you're working your core. You rock to the knees. Then keep going. Drop it down. Keep your shoulders back and retracted so you stay protective of your shoulders. Squeeze your glutes. Just feel your triceps, your chest. You ready to flip it over? Breathe it out. Flip over, grab the weight. Chest press. Make sure you listen to that inhale. Right? You got the exhale. Make sure you listen to the inhale. All right, here we go. So, as long as your lower back is rooted to the floor, that's good. As long as you feel comfortable, if you want, teeny bit more forward. Just pick the legs up 90 degrees, right? And then that's going to progress more. After the ready, press it up. Now, your chest and arms should be a teeny bit pre-exhausted. All the way up. Good. Exhale up. To the back of your arms are touching the floor. Yeah. Hold it up. Isometric contraction. Hold it. So I pull my tricep down. Press a little way up. Go again. And press it up. You hold it up. Isometric contraction. Woo! Keep going. Go again. And press it up. So now the arms are on hold it up. Oh my God. Let's see if I can do this without blocking the bridge. Right side only. Just the right arm. 3 reps. 2 and 3. Other side. 1, 2, and 3. Let's put the weights down. So stunning. Did you feel like that? So maybe after the next 2, you can progress up in your weight. So we'll just look how your shoulders and everything feels afterwards. Let's take a little bit more core. So are you forgetting something? So we'll take one set of Harriet squats, a little more core stretch, and we're done. Done. It's like the one thing I didn't do them forever. All right. So one quick set of Harriet squats. Keep open a little bit wider than the hips. Okay, so I'm recovering fast. My heart rate is already down to 66%. Sit your hips back and down, all the way down full range of motion. Also, we're going to add drive the knee up to make it a little bit more cardiovascular. Level 1 will be just take that squat, drive the hips up, squeeze the glutes. So we're just going to add a knee up. We got 2 legs. That's going to be 0.5, 1, 2. All right? Breathe it out. What's your heart rate? So press the percentage. What's the percentage in your heart rate? So if you press the number, the beats per minute, the bigger number, you press it, you'll see the percentage. You said 65? Excellent. All right, so here we go. So I'm at 66%. All right, ready? So go all the way back and down. Here we go. Drive it up. If you need to meet somebody in the face and give them a blessing. Get 3 and 3. Drive it up. 4. So go all the way down. 5 and 5. 6. 7. 8. 11. 13. 14. 16, grab the knee up. 17, 18, 2, 1. Heart rate's at 82%. up and down. Shake it out. Shake it out. And down to the neck. Home stretch. Home stretch. We want it. Glutes. Tabletop position. Tuck your hips under. Wrist, elbow, shoulder. Lined up. Left elbow to right knee. Full extension now. Make sure when you extend, you don't arch your back, right? Because that will pinch your lower back. Make sure you keep that pelvis tucked under and your lower back is nice and long. Left elbow to right knee. So that's our cue. Let's finish it off. All right, over. Okay, I hear you. Here we go. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Take your chest up and reach your back. Put your hips under again. Opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5, 4, 3, 2, good, and 1. You're going to decline down to your elbows. On the elbows, pick up that right leg. Bring your heels close to your glute. Press it up. 1, 2, squeeze the glute as you press up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. You feel your glutes here? Get the glutes back to your heels, walk your hands out in front of you. Opposite side. Take that leg up to your decline down to your elbows. Take it up under. Lift the leg up. Heel close to the glute. Press it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to your heels. Walk your head in front of you. You're going to flip over onto your back and hold it. And all of the weight in the floor. So remember, if you want level 1, your legs can stay up. So your first part is keeping that lower back. You need to floor, pelvis is tucked under, pushing that belly button down to the floor. Hands down. Legs up. Knees over hips. Make sure your feet are up. So your feet are in alignment with your knee. Your ankles are in alignment with your knee. Throw the chin into the chest. Lift your shoulders off the floor. Extend the arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if your neck ever cramps, you can roll your neck side to side again. Throw your chin into the chest. Get your shoulders up off the floor. Good. Keep that lower back to the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Get that again, throw the chin into the chest. Shoulders come off the floor. Extend, but press that lower back down to the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. legs up, knees over the hips. Pull that chin into the chest, shoulders off the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. Last one is the back one. You finish with the same amount of focus and enthusiasm you started with. Here we go. Throwing your chest into the chest. Shoulders off the floor. Extend the arms over the legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So let's just do our bridge. So if it's appropriate, then you would take the half bridge, right? And use your common sense. You don't want to break the body up. So if you want, you can take your half bridge to open up the front of the body. Heels close to your glutes. Press your hands into the floor. Put your hips on the ceiling. So the hips and the knees are in line with the shoulders. And hold it up. Really push the hips up. Squeeze the glutes. And roll it down. So you can either take the half bridge, or if you don't want to longer, you take full body bridge into your common set. Please take the half bridge if you need to. So place your hands behind you, get it close to the glutes, inhale, and exhale, press up. Squeeze your glutes so you're protecting your back. Good, hold on. Place the fingers, lay off the wrist. Again, place your hands behind you, or take your half bridge, whatever is appropriate for you. Use your common sense. Inhale, and exhale, press up. Squeeze your glutes, protect your back. Hold it down. Place the fingers, lay down. Again, place the hands. Take your hands to full bridge, whatever is appropriate. Inhale, and exhale, press up. Squeeze your glutes. Inhale. One last one. You can go right off the wrist. You can rotation on the wrist. Last close of that one. Place the hands behind you. Inhale and exhale. Good. Hands extended outside. Out to the side. Arms down. Drop those knees over to the right side. With a nice stretch. The body has to follow the to the center. Those knees over to the left. Do a nice stretch in the back. To the center. Those knees to the right. To the center, to the left. Center. Those knees to the right. Center, and then to the left. Good. Left leg is extended straight out in front of you. Pick up the right leg. Bottom of that right foot is parallel to the ceiling. So let the bottom of that foot parallel to the ceiling. Drop that right leg over to the left side. See if you can bend the knee. So you have access to your back. Take your rear hand and give your lower body nice and massage. Breathe into your foot. So put the leg up, roll it down. Now the right leg is extended right out in front of you. Take the left leg to the bottom of the left foot and parallel to the ceiling. Drop that left foot over to the right side. Feel it stretching it out. Take your rear heel of your hand and give your lower body a massage. Go back to the center. Both legs up. Drop that right foot over the left knee. Take your right arm straight down through the center. Pull both legs in towards your face and letting your hips and glutes roll back off the floor. So my right elbow is going to press open on that right knee, so I feel a big stretch around the right hip and glute. Roll backwards. Breathe into your stretch. Other side. Left foot crosses over the right knee. Stick your left hand straight down through the center. Both hands come behind the right knee. Gently pull both legs in towards your face. Left elbow presses out on that left knee. Stretch. And release, happy baby. So hands on the outside of your feet, legs up. You're pulling your knees to the outside of your chest at the same time you're rolling backwards. So hands on the outside of the feet, pull the knees down into your as you're rolling backwards, the more you pull down and roll backwards, it's going to really give you a lot of access to that part of the lower back that's hard to reach. Breathe into the stretch. Check it out. Again, happy baby. Hands on the outside of the feet. The knees are actually outside of your chest. Pull your knees down into your chest as you go backwards at the same time. Relax. Come up, come into your triangle, your tripod position. Stretching to the point of slight discomfort. Belly button is line in, so you're supporting your back. Inhale. Exhale, walk your hands forward and reach your chest forward. And then pull stretch in the groin area and then stretch to the point of slight discomfort. Wiggle your feet so you can work your way into the stretch. Breathe into a stretch. Woo. So gently walk your hands backwards. Then open to your right side. You may be mirroring me. So I'm going to go to my right side. My right elbow is pressing my right side open. So left fingertip, palms down. Try to get the arm over the ear, reaching the left fingertip to the right. So that nice stretch along the side of the body, over down to the lower back. Just circle the arm around, reach it over again. Let the body float up, over to the opposite side. Inhale, so exhale, right fingertip. So that nice stretch along the side of the body. Just circle the arm around, reach it over again. Let the body float up. And take a moment to lay in Shavasana. Just to feel your practice. Oh, no, no, there, I'm going to turn up the heart rate monitor. Okay, that's 368. Fantastic. Oh. So make sure when you stimulate, you take a moment, tuck your hips under. Legs are straight, fix your head, and just place the head so the neck is nice and long. Allow the feet to still open to the side. Allow the palms to hit the floor. Take a nice deep breath into the nose and out through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And then we're going to your left side, very deep. This is anything new. Take a moment to rest. Computer position. Just to reset the nervous system. This position is not in. And then come back to the position of sitting, where you can look at your feet. Take your body to the feet. You can do this position before you do anything. So you can set yourself to the position. And so the company is here. Come up to the position. Just take a moment to set an intention for your day. To feel the energy of your practice, the energy that you're generating in your energy. Acknowledge yourself for getting up early. To put yourself first, your body being reminding you of the nature of your time, your energy and your attention, your heart, that's with your senses, your tiredness, how easily the thoughts get back to you. How easily the thoughts and those that those concerns, how easily those thoughts and invite you to role-play in your mind. To get to know it, to get to consider how it is that you make you respond in a way that you feel is so strong in your feet, and the energy that you have done in your movement. Whether you feel like it's going to be easier, this is a person who is willing and is a peace that is doing it on your own. You can look at my heart and then you break yourself. You can look at my something that brings you happy. And also to the state of your experience and thinking. Give yourself the most beautiful self-initiation. Keep your spirit all together with you. Feeling that demonstrates that is you. After you finish up that 20 ounces of water, how you feel? Hold on, let me turn off my